So what's going on? So this is going to be about Quincy Jones's tribute show that's set to take out the O2 in London on June 23rd, 2 days before the 10th year anniversary of Michael Jackson's death. But how Quincy Jones then created fraudulent. He was originally selling it as celebrating the 3 albums that he co-produced with Michael Jackson: Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, are the sounds of iconic albums. And then, in light of that racist Venom HBO garbage, Living in Neverland garbage, he changed it to downplay those albums and then songs, even the songs that he produced and associated with Michael Jackson. And then he tried to throw in his own songs. Quincy Jones has been a tired old snake, and he's acting like a bitter, jaded lover or something. He's just acting all just foul. Been foul with Michael Jackson since Michael Jackson passed. And I'm gonna tell you like this: he might have Frank Sinatra's pinky ring on his finger, but he got Michael Jackson. He sweats Michael Jackson from head to toe. He did an interview. He did like a YouTube or something chat, and he referred to the albums that he produced. He never even acknowledged Michael. Let me tell you something, Quincy Jones. And anybody else who supports Quincy Jones, I respect him as a great arranger, good producer, and he had a lot of ghosts in the machine. Because let's be realistic, Rod Temperton had a big hand in a lot of those songs that Michael didn't write on Off the Wall and Thriller. Let's get the credit straight for one. But let's get this straight. Quincy Jones had a great career prior to Michael Jackson. He first African American A&R, Mercury Records, and got into film and excuse me, Jazz Ranger, and so on and so forth. But let me be real with you. If you go the last 40, 50 years, without Michael Jackson attached to his name, ain't nobody sweating Q. And you see, you may not like it, but it's the fact. Michael Jackson was a once-in-a-lifetime type of talent. And Quincy Jones acting a fraud, acting all fake, trying to downplay Michael Jackson is just tiring. And first of all, if you're so accomplished and so on and so forth, and you're so iconic, you could say, oh yeah, I did the Sinatra and the Sands. I did Back on the Block. Why is it? Because Michael Jackson was such a dominant fixture that those songs are timeless. And the fans are paying to go hear that with the symphony orchestra, and you conduct them. All you got to do, Quincy Jones, is shut your mouth up, let the music play. Cooperate with the Michael Jackson estate. You got $9 million in a settlement. So what else do you want? You want all the credit? You want to act like you did all that? Because we get into the facts. We get into the real facts. You're not even a songwriter hardly on the record, and you stole PYT from James Ingram to get the song on there. So let's not even go there. You weren't even really a songwriter. You're an arranger, a great pair of ears, like a quarterback and a quarterback coordinator, an offensive coordinator who knows how to call plays into leads into production. But as far as like the physicality, no. Without that voice and without that magic, that's Michael Jackson. Ain't nobody even setting us off like that. Let's call it for what it is. So Quincy Jones has stayed funny time with Michael Jackson to pimp his product, his association for years. On one hand, you want to act like, oh, I just happen to have him around. Well, if you're so great, how come you never made records that were memorable to the equivalent to that? Because all he did was make watered down versions of the dude. He hit with Secret Garden. And he had some songs that I liked, but all he did was do remakes and bring in third and fourth tier knockoff MJs trying to. He could never get the magic back. Like, I'm a big Tevin Campbell fan. I like Tevin Campbell a whole lot. And Quincy was hoping for that. Couldn't bring that magic back. And he tried with a couple other cats and wasn't there. Because Michael Jackson left a mark to fit like a glove. Should be happy, but when you're greedy, and you're envious, you do stupid things. And you know Quincy's down with Oprah, her whack behind, and Harvey Weinstein's behind. Apple don't far from the tree. And Quincy's trying to take all his credit and wants to downplay Michael Jackson's contributions. But I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody know. See Michael on stage, Michael put in the work, put in the effort. You listen to the home demos, Michael put in the work, put in the effort. Quincy polished it up and all that. But let's not get twisted. Let's not get it twisted. So anyway, those concerts starting about a month. I don't know what to expect. And I know there gonna be some fans gonna want their money back. You can't trust Quincy Jones. He acts senile, deranged, and self-centered. And where I respect what he's contributed as an artist and all that, he been wronged by Michael Jackson since Michael's passed. He's been wrong. He's done Michael Jackson wrong in death. And he gonna feel the ghost of Michael Jackson, because this ain't even funny. I wouldn't even waste my time to concerts. I ain't got no respect for no cat that's gonna act like Michael Jackson was just a side hand. We know better than that, what Michael Jackson did. But not only the legacy, but he took Quincy to a far reaching area Quincy hadn't been. So let's keep the facts straight. You should do right, and you should honor him and respect. It's a two-way street. All right, that's my take about Quincy Jones still hating on Michael Jackson. Feel free to leave them comments and subscribe, and when the bell rings, a new video. Shimon, I'm out.